Hiya everyone, today we are doing roast chicken. It's a nice quick way of cooking roast chicken, so look for a small to medium chicken, chop around. You can get a whole one like this between £2.50 and £3. Get a smaller one and a higher quality chicken if you desire. We've got some lovely tomatoes, these are just from Aldi, they're £1 a pack. Some new potatoes, some parsley, some tender stem broccoli, but normal broccoli will work, or fine beans, and one red onion, but this could also be white onion. So first job, to speed up the process of this cooking, we'll preheat the oven, so as high as it goes. Mine goes up to about 220, and we're just going to take the backbone out of the chicken. So we just cut straight through the backbone here and down to this bone. Make sure you use a sharp knife so you don't hurt yourself, and then open it up to there and repeat the same that side. And then we've got a flat chicken like so, which will just speed it up. Then we're going to score in here, and again this will just speed up the cooking process, and then we'll score across the breasts. Make sure you've got a sharp knife, because they can certainly be more dangerous if they're blunt, and then we'll just place it straight into our pot. So this doesn't have to be a casserole dish like this. You could use any flat metal tray that's big enough to fit a chicken in. Next we're just going to season our chicken. For that I'm using cracked black pepper, salt, table salt, Maldon salt, whatever you've got, and some paprika. We have used this previously. It's about 60p. You get a smoked one or a hot one. I'd go with a smoked one personally, but that's obviously dependent on your family tastes. So we can just put a little bit of oil on first. This is olive oil. And then we will use our salt. Be quite generous with it. Salt will help crispen up the skin, as well as obviously seasoning it. Good couple of turns of cracked black pepper. If you like black pepper, this is again optional. And then we'll finish it with a good dusting of paprika. And then we can just rub that in to the skin, make sure it gets in the cracks and the slits that you've made. And then that is ready to go in the oven. And we're going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes on high, so 220 degrees for 20 minutes. So while the chicken cooks in the oven, we will just make our Hassleback potatoes. So you do this by just making slits 3/4 of the way down the potato, about 1 millimetre apart all the way, and then turn around and repeat the same. It's just like a different roasty really. It's a nice way to use new potatoes, something different to make them a bit more exciting than just boiled new potatoes. So they're ready to go in, and then we're just going to slice up these onions nice and fine. Trick when you're cutting onions like this, just keep your fingers out of the way and your thumb out of the way, so you tuck it behind like that, and once you've got that, you can't cut anything, there's nothing, so you can go as fast or slow as you like, and it's just a much safer way of cutting. Right, so the chicken has had 20 minutes on high. So that's probably 3/4 of the way cooked now. And we'll just turn the oven down slightly from sort of 220 back to about 180. And then we're going to place our Hassleback potatoes straight in with the chicken. And so all the fat off the chicken will come out and straight into the potatoes, giving them loads of flavour. We'll put a couple of cloves of garlic in there as well, just crush them or chop them roughly. And we can pick them out later. And then we're going to sprinkle some of the finely sliced red onions over the top. That was quite a large red onion, maybe you don't need all of that, but it'll cook down. Add a touch more olive oil. Touch more salt, a few times the pepper. And we're going to pop that back in the oven for a further 15 minutes. While the chicken cooks, we'll just boil this broccoli. Just take about 4 minutes and put a pinch of salt and water as well. Right, so that's had 15 minutes in the oven. We'll just add our tomatoes to it now and then place it back in for another 5 minutes, just to lightly roast the tomatoes and soften them up. And we'll just add a little touch more olive oil. So it'll almost create like a dressing in the bottom as the juices come out of the tomatoes. A little bit more salt. A little bit more pepper. And straight back in for 5 minutes. So the tomatoes have started to blister up now. And that's when it's ready. So that's about 5 minutes, and we'll just drain our broccoli. Got some chopped parsley, this is optional, and then place the broccoli randomly over the top. Again, if you want this cooked a little bit longer, I mean, this has been on for about 4.5 minutes, which is, I think, about perfect, but you can always cook it a little bit more if you need to. And that is that. A pre-roasted chicken, Hassleback potatoes.